A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome to KUTV Weekend Live. And it's indeed a very sad evening at Kenyatta University as the entire fraternity converged to pay their last respects to the fallen comrades. Before we get into that and many more stories, let's get the highlights. Kenyatta University convenes for the final interdenominational service in honor of the 11 departed students. The bereaved heartfully tell of the void left following the demise of their loved ones. Government to collaborate with Kenyatta University in providing assistance to the affected persons. And survivors narrate the final moments shared before the tragic incident occurred. Remember, we are also live on YouTube at KUTV News Kenya, and you can send us your feedback on X at KUTV_Kenya at Anyango Sylvia KE. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Mutava Mungeli and Anyango Sylvia. We begin. With grief evident in the interdenominational service at Kenyatta University earlier today, KU fraternity, joined by the affected family and friends, paid their final respects to those who perished in the Maungu accident. Our reporter Caroline Kimwele joined the entire community, and here is the complete report.
Sorrow filled the air in this interfaith event organized at Kenyatta University to pay final respects to the 11 students who lost their lives in the Maungu accident, Taita Taveta County.
Today, we gather here in fellowship and prayer with family members and friends to mourn the tragic loss of 11 bright souls taken from us for us far too soon on that day.
Wanafi see that this is closer to you than most of us, because these are people you interact with every other day. And so we feel for you. And even as we condole with you and with each other and with the families of these youthful lives, we condole with you much more closely, because we know these are the people whom you have nurtured from first year, and they're almost closing their final year, fourth year.
Vice-Chancellor Professor Paul K. Wainaina led the Kenyatta University community in paying their final respects, thanking the entire community for their support during this difficult time.
As we mourn the loss of our fallen comrades, let us reflect on the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing each moment that we have with one another. Let us honor their memories by striving to create a safer environment for all members of our community.
Many are in shock. They were our close friends. Wengine hata wamewazindikisha waingie kwa gari ili watoke waende coast. Yeah, so many are still hurt. So I don't know how the school, if you're told the school can at least reschedule some things, it will be better. At least mioyo yetu pia iweze kupumzika as we accept the situation. Juu ni ngumu ku accept. It's not that easy.
Student leaders also took the stage to deliver their condolences alongside other students. Some close relatives and friends also shared their painful experiences of losing their loved ones.
One of my friends was actually among the guys who went for the trip. So at that time, Dr. Faith already had the list of all the guys who were there and the guys who had already passed on. It was around 8 p.m. and she was on her way to the scene of the accident. So she asks me, what is the name of the guy? I said, his name is Benaya Sotieno. Took her 1 minute to respond. I hung up because I knew very well what had happened.
It took me a few hours to believe. So it's quite sad. That's all in all. May he rest in peace. May he find peace wherever he is.
I could not imagine. It took me the whole hour of the afternoon. More than even that. I think until now, I've still not believed that he is no more.
Students from other universities also expressed their sympathies during this difficult time.
Sisi tuko karibu na nyinyi, and you are families as students, as comrades. So hii kitu imetuumiza pia sisi, imetuguza. So kila tumekuja huku pia sisi like comrades, just know that in whatever you're going through as KU, we are together with you.
Hawa ambao wametuacha ni vijana bado barubaru na ni vijana walikuwa werevu zaidi, na kifo kimechukua taifa kwa sababu hawa ni watu ambao wangebobea katika nyanja zao.
Preparations for the burial of the 11 deceased students are underway as Kenyatta University continues to mourn, wishing a speedy recovery to those injured from the accident. Caroline Kimwele for KUTV.
Families of those who died in the terrible Maungu accident today eulogize their loved ones in emotional, heartfelt tributes during the interdenominational memorial service at the university's graduation square. The families expressed their shock at the sudden demise of their kin as they recall their shared moments.
It is Emotions ran high as families of the 11 departed souls gathered at the university's graduation square for the planned interdenominational service held in honor of the Maungu accident victims. One by one, with heavy hearts, the families eulogized their beloved. The reality of dreams that will now remain unrealized became apparent with each speech.
It was on 18th of January that we welcomed you to this world. Adundo, that's how we knew you, the one who was always ready to assist in every duty.
By his absence is profound, and the silence his departure has created is deafening. Yet, in this time of sorrow, we found comfort in the beautiful memories of love and friendship he leaves behind.
I hope your memories will bring peace, comfort, and strength to the friends and the family. May you rest in peace. Felix, we love you.
The late Helen Mbula Kisilu, who was among the casualties, has been eulogized by her older sister as a determined young lady who was keen on bettering her life. Her sister recalled previous conversations that they shared, including the plans of Helen to get a job during the upcoming long holidays.
3 years ago, we stepped into the gates of Kenyatta University, where you are so eager and determined to attain your goal. This is a step. Sometimes I sit and wonder, did I really do the right choice to bring you here?
The smile and courage of Oslo Mwendwa will be missed dearly by friends and family. She was eulogized as someone who was keen on empowering those around her to stand tall and be assertive.
We had such high hopes in the vibrant fine girl you are turned up into. Walking towards your dream with diligence and finesse, we thank God for gifting you to us and allowing us to be part of your 21 years.
His memory will forever shine in our hearts and minds.
A part of us was snatched on that fateful day. A part of us vanished suddenly, when the death took you away.
Samuel Wanjohi Maina, uncle to the deceased Patricia Murugi Mwangi, who spoke on behalf of the father, remembered Patricia as a vibrant daughter, with the family remaining grateful for her time alive.
Goodbye, my princess. We know you are in heaven now, waving down to us with your trademark cheeky grin, pasted constantly on your beautiful face.
We are still in shock at disbelief, still waiting to wake up for this bad dream.
If only I could rewind time, I'd warn you about all that was took from you so that you could rewrite the ending.
Known affectionately as Pastor Osman Neville, he lived a life dedicated to serving God and uplifting.
It is well, it is. These sentiments come as Kenyatta University continues to call on donors to contribute. The contributions will help cover some funeral expenses and other hospital costs. Vonke Muma, KUTV.
Led by the First Lady Rachel Ruto, together with Cabinet Secretary for Education Ezekiel Machogu, the government has pledged to collaborate with Kenyatta University to provide assistance to those affected by the accident. While expressing their condolences, the leaders urge drivers to be more cautious while using the roads to avoid recurrence of such tragic incidents. First Lady Rachel Ruto, accompanied by the Cabinet Secretary for Education Ezekiel Machogu and the Principal Secretary, Ministry of Education, State Department for University Education, Beatrice Inyangala, joined the Kenyatta University fraternity today to offer condolences and encourage students and parents affected by the road accident that claimed the lives of 11 students.
Today we gather here with heavy hearts as we bid farewell to 11 bright souls from the Department of Health Management and Informatics who were taken from us too soon. I bring you heartfelt condolences from the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto. His thoughts and prayers are with you all.
God works out in miracles because time like this, we are informed and told very clearly that His grace is sufficient, and indeed His power becomes perfect at a time of weakness like now. His peace surpasses that we can never imagine.
Kenyatta University fraternity, these are difficult times. The days ahead are not easy either, but you're not alone. As a ministry, we stand with you. The entire university fraternity stands with you. The education community stands with you. And indeed, the whole country is with you.
The leaders expressed the government's commitment in assisting the victims since the occurrence of the accident and promised continued collaboration with Kenyatta University to provide further support.
We stand with you in solidarity, offering our love, support, and prayers during this difficult time.
We will, Your Excellency, the government from the Ministry of Education, we will continue as much as possible to continue cooperating and also working to ensure that even those who are in the hospital, we will be able to assist each other in all ways.
Additionally, the leaders urged drivers, especially those of school vehicles, to be vigilant, with Machogu stating that over 50% of accidents are due to human errors that can be avoided.
To all motorists, my plea is that we exercise caution at all times. Let us be more vigilant and courteous on our roads, ensuring our safety and that of other road users.
We can see the kind of roads that is coming to the country and the families that would have been avoided. And that's why I'm sure moving forward, the government is coming in very, very strongly to tighten the rules to make sure that we don't have the kind of occurrences that we have had in our roads, leading to the human loss that we are experiencing here today.
Healthcare workers who attended to the survivors in Voi and Taita Taveta were applauded for their dedication, with Machogu urging other health workers in the country to emulate the example of prioritizing the lives and health of Kenyans. And one of the accident survivors, Fabian Omolo, recalled his last moments with his friends before the fatal accident. Brian Fabio, who is the congressperson Nyayo 3 West, Flat 2 and class representative for the affected class, commended the survivors' strength through the trying moment at the bus after the accident, noting that they were all present for each other.
At our first stop, I bought a snack. I ate and shared with them. Little did I know that that was the last time I was having a meal with them. It is so hard to believe. The accident is burned into my mind. I know it always be. But with your smiles, your voices, those are what I found to hold on to.
And as Kenyatta University continues to mourn the departed comrades, the institution has continued to receive financial support from well-wishers across the country. Through the university's official website, the institution has received 350,000 shillings from Nation Media Group, 20,000 Kenyan shillings from ZTech Vice-Chancellor Professor Njenga Munene, and 2 million from the President through the First Lady Rachel Ruto.
The university has started receiving financial support from well-wishers to clear hospital and mortuary bills of students who passed away during the Maungu accident in Taita Taveta County on 18th of March 2024. Among the well-wishers who have offered donations include Nation Media Group, who have donated cash 350,000 Kenyan shillings, ZTech University Vice-Chancellor Professor Njenga Munene, who has donated 20,000 Kenyan shillings, escorted by President William Ruto, who donated 2 million through the First Lady during an interdenominational memorial mass hosted at KU today.
I would like to now present a donation and contribution of 2 million Kenya shillings from our President to be able to support the families and the entire work that is ahead of us as we prepare to lay the souls of our children.
Led by Vice-Chancellor Professor Paul K. Wainaina, supported by Chair of KU Council Ben Chumo, the administration stated that they could not shy off from asking for financial support from well-wishers after being overwhelmed by the bills that come along with the burial preparations of the 11 students who passed away.
As Kenyatta University, we need help. And I just want to say, on behalf of Kenyatta University fraternity, we are not ashamed of asking for help. We have already put something up online, and I want to tell you what you see there is not fake.
We continue to urge well-wishers to come forward and assist the university to cover the huge bills accruing from the critical and specialized care that hospitalized students are receiving.
Professor Wainaina has confirmed that the pay bill and account number circulating are legit and has appealed with well-wishers to send their donation through phone on paybill number 247247 and Alipa na M-Pesa to account number 11302 9662 6073 or pay directly to bank account using account name Kenyatta University on account number 11302 9662 6073 through the bank SWIFT code EQBLKENAXXX. Salma Swaleh, KUTV.
And may the soul of the departed comrades rest in eternal peace. Now we take our very first break on the bulletin tonight. Don't go far, we'll be back with more stories.
They are powerful and influential. They make decisions in politics, education, finance, agriculture, health, sports, and all aspects of human life. But the impact of their decisions falls on you, the common citizen. KUTV Primetime News Thursday. We ask bold questions and pursue answers to the core to bring you closer to the story. We couldn't have it any other way. Join me, Auma Evans, as I raise matters of social concern to raise your voice from the background to the foreground. Every Thursday and Saturday at 9 p.m. only on KUTV.
Access to knowledge. Solution to unanswered questions.
Guidelines to pursuing your rights and repossessing your property, intellectual or material.
This and more only on Law Matters.
Technology, science, innovation, ICT and research. These are the ingredients upon which the solutions to the 21st century problems are founded. In a world that is rapidly changing, it's all hands on deck to ensure a balance in all fields of life. Women, young and old, are also in the front line, breaking the glass ceiling, becoming thought leaders in the larger tech space. Not forgetting other societies marginalized. And when the tech Avengers come together, we inch closer to a much safer, efficient, and sustainable world. What we view as a norm in today's advanced world was just an idea, and for nostalgic reasons, we trace back to the iconic days to bring you the retro tech. On Tech Innovation Show, we encapsulate all the pillars of the fourth industrial revolution, decoded in a language, all for one for all. Every Monday at 8:30 as we push the mantra, keep learning something new each and every day. Only on KUTV, a new experience.
You need to look for high quality friends.
I'm from Kingston, Jamaica, Portmore. That's my village.
Kanga tu chini hapo ukinyedhia ukikatia mademo akipita.
Sinaweza saa hii nimekuja kukopesa choo.
What are some of the ways through which you can develop these skills so that you are comfortably fitting into the job?
You have to put yourself in positions where you are uncomfortable in the sense that you are not clear about what to do.
Because I used to work a corporate job before. So when I left, I happened to visit someone's farm. around this area.
So this project is called Security Breach Detector and Kindness Familiarize. It is meant to be used to detect, detonate explosive.
We'll tackle all the tough issues, discuss all the weird moments, and hopefully share a few laughs along the way.
Welcome back. Remember to keep engaging with us on our social media platforms, on YouTube at KUTV News Kenya and on X at KUTV_Kenya. Now switching gears, President William Ruto has continued to applaud the affordable housing project that was signed to law last week, assuring that his government will offer compensation for the destructions caused during the implementation of the project. According to President Ruto, persons reallocated from the premises to pave way for the construction of the affordable housing shall be the first beneficiaries of the project. Besides, Ruto urged farmers to pick fertilizers from county agricultural offices even as they prepare to till their land ahead of the April rains.
Absolutely no issue with whatever is being said left, right, and center. My focus is to make sure that we change our country. And I am very clear, my brother Bishop, in my mind. Mungu hajanijalia niwe rais wa Kenya ati kujaza nafasi ya mtu kuitwa rais. Ama ati ndio nipate mshahara, nipate kazi. Hapana. Mungu amenipatia hii nafasi nibadilishe Kenya. And I intend to do it. And I know it is not going to be easy, but by God's grace, we are going to change this country for the better.
4 people were reported dead and 9 injured in an accident that occurred in Koroma along Ngaru-Gatuto Road. The 14-seater matatu they had boarded lost control and hit a tree. The injured were then rushed to Kerugoya Referral Hospital. In a separate accident that occurred in Karumandi Market in Gichugu, a man who was hanging in a lorry was crushed by a moving lorry, leaving him dead. Take a look.
Naitwa Alex Modie. Hapa ni Koroma location, Darusam location. Kuna gari imeanguka na imeua watu 4. Gari ilikuwa imetoka Kerugoya ikaelekea Kagio. Na watu 4 wamekufa. Imegonga mti ikaanguka. Tunataka iwepo bump, juu haina bump hata moja. Kutoka Karu Primary kwenda Katuto wekwe bump.
And incumbent President Joe Biden is making women's health, abortion rights a keystone of his campaign. This comes ahead of the much-awaited election in November, with President Trump also not letting his guard down on replacing Biden.
On the campaign trail, U.S. President Joe Biden is putting women's health and the right to an abortion front and center. Biden, a Democrat, signed a new executive order this week expanding U.S. government research on women's health and pledged funds to study issues including reproductive health and menopause.
Think of all the breakthroughs we've made in medicine across the board, but women have not been the focus. Research has been taking much too long to get to you all. If you send me a Democratic Congress that supports reproductive freedom, I promise you, we will restore Roe v. Wade again as the law of the land.
Roe v. Wade is a 1973 Supreme Court ruling that granted women a constitutional right to an abortion. But in 2022, the court reversed itself and left the power to enact abortion laws to individual states. Republican-controlled legislatures have since passed laws restricting abortion in nearly 24 states. Biden's expected Republican opponent, former President Donald Trump, appointed the conservative justices to the court whose votes helped to overturn Roe v. Wade. He says he thinks states should stay in charge. But he has cautioned Republicans on the abortion issue, saying they need to win elections. Polling has shown that most Americans do not support a total ban on abortion. Trump says he supports some exceptions.
Ronald Reagan and myself, like Ronald Reagan, believe in the exceptions for rape and incest and the life of the mother. I believe in the exceptions.
On a radio show this week, Trump addressed limits on how far into a pregnancy an abortion should be legal.
15 weeks seems to be a number that people are agreeing at, but I'll make that announcement at the appropriate time.
That same day, Trump answered media covering the Florida primary.
Do you think a 16-week abortion ban is smart?
We'll be talking about that soon.
How soon?
We'll be talking about it very soon.
Political analysts say the abortion issue will loom large in the presidential election.
Biden has the easier task. He simply supports a restoration of Roe v. Wade. For Trump, he has to be careful what he says. He has to please all of the factions of the evangelical community, which is very difficult to do because they favor various degrees of strictness when it comes to anti-abortion policy.
The abortion issue, analysts add, is especially important for women who make up more than half of the voting electorate. Laurel Bowman, VOA News, Washington.
We take the very second break on the bulletin tonight. Sports is on the other side of the break.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audiovisual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
Kaunti maarufu kwa kuzalisha maziwa na ukuzaji wa majani chai. Pia, serikali ya kaunti inawahimiza wakulima kukumbatia mitindo mingine ya kilimo kuzidisha mapato.
Kama kuna kikundi moja inafanya biashara ya kuuza kuku, hao pia tumewafadhili kuwafunza jinsi ya kuhandle zile kuku kwa sababu wanaleta kwa wingi.
Haya yote tunakuletea katika Boresha Kilimo, toleo la kaunti ya Bomet.
Kilimo ni nguzo kubwa kwa ujenzi wa taifa.
Welcome back. After years of being eclipsed by the legendary Malkia Strikers, the Kenya national men's volleyball team eventually triumphed over them at the African Games. The Kenya national men's volleyball team, Wafalme Stars, defeated their female counterparts for the first time in a long time after taking home silver, and the Malkia Strikers barely managing bronze. Malkia Strikers' failure serves as a wake-up call before the Paris Olympics that will commence on 26, 2024, where they hope to redeem themselves. That is it from us tonight. Thank you so much for keeping us company on Weekend Live. And on behalf of the production team, we thank you so much once again. Now remember to keep Kenyatta University fraternity in your prayers as they face this, or as they strive to go or come over these difficult moments. Our sign language interpreter tonight has been Mutava Mungeli and Anyango Sylvia. Have a good night.